What, Perlita? In order to get out, I had to choose Kenny Loggins? Karen? So are you what? You just running around like Bonnie and Clyde, Perlita and Bernard, doing whatever you want, killing people? That would mean you would have had to have witnessed the murder, Perlita, or participated in it, following in the footsteps of a Harry or a Bernard. The whole point is, Perlita, it's collection for like evidence for murder. So it would have to mean that you guys framed people. It would also mean Karen and Joe, Perlita, you actually tanked down kids on purpose and tortured them to get what you wanted with Ellery. So that's why we do this, to get it so everybody knows that basically Jim Riley, Joe Zillig, Harry Race, Bernard LaChance, DJ Dave, Perlita Quinwan, Elton Anderson, Don Wiley, Jim Hall, Bill Duvall, 1961 Oyster Cracker Man, the All-American Attila Man, Robo Rapist Knight, Red Randy, Red Gordon, and Ellery's. The two groups of you work together. Doug King, Morgan, Steve Jones. So in fact, it never really did belong to you, Perlita. You people stole it, and then you lied for at least the last 35 years, if not longer. So like I said, Perlita, this is really good for people to know in the military and the tech companies and all that. So they actually know that you guys participated and repeated committing murder, stealing shit, and ruining everybody's stuff. So that the group of you actually like to kill kids in bathtubs or when they fall asleep, fucking up everybody's shit. That would mean, Perlita, if you knew that you participated in committing murder and then also helped commit murder of Bailey or Kim or my cousins or any of the girls in Aurora, Colorado, Pickett Street, Jamaica Street, Google Duncan. So that's why we have them record all this, to know that the group of you are that fucking psychopath stupid. Red Randy, all of you. And your hillbilly squads are lying, that you use the churches, Perlita, all that stuff. That you guys took $1 trillion investment, nothing was wrong, just because of plain jealousy, and trashed all of it for Disneyland or whatever Ellery or Harry talked to into. That would mean, Harry, the original, what people originally thought, that you guys were murderers and took the shit and then thrusted everybody down into a pile of shit, and every time those parents or other people tried to come in and fix it, you guys would come in and sabotage it. All-American, just as long as it's carny. That's why you guys have the big carny mess, Bernard. Free? You're not even close to being free, Bernard, the little fag of a chance. It would mean that Joe is a massive murderer and took all of her stuff and kept fucking it all up on purpose. Then my stuff, and then other people's stuff, and that's all you do, Bernard. That means you're a terrorist, Bernard. And so that's good tactical and intelligence information, so the military and them know it wasn't their fault, that they were on the right course here and in Colorado and whoever else, Michigan, until Joe or Bernard or LaFagala Chance and the drug addict Dave Balamorad and Perlita came in asserting that they were gods of the earth, stealing everybody's shit. Get it, Perlita? It puts you in that house committing murder, not only out here, but also in Colorado, and then you stalk people around with your hillbilly squads. So you guys get an answer. You already knew the answer why it doesn't work, Perlita. You and Bernard and Harry and that group are the cause of why nothing works. Why are you asking me and Brian and putting us through hell? Karen, Perlita, Team Bitted Fat. You guys just do it out of malice because you guys thought it was funny. And look at the shit mess that was created out of it. So don't, with your Banshee Indians, Karen and Perlita, country and western, don't complain, because like I said, that means it never belonged to Joe. You guys stole it. You guys forced people to be cut open and shit and stank. You guys watched it. You're all entertained by it. That would mean you committed sabotage out here, Carney Bernard, and made everybody sick. And then will continue to lie. So this is good to know. So Florida, Texas here, it was all nice to set in until the group of you got jealous and decided to fuck it all up, or Joe decided to commit murder. That would mean Britches Joe. That mean you would be Britches Joe. So these are good things to know. So Jay Beswick doesn't have to feel bad because Bernardo Lacarni or Ellery got involved and fucked shit up. Paul Peeler doesn't have to. Mel Kobe, so on and so forth. Ron Miller. Those who attempted to do it the right way the first time until Ellery had to have his Carney show with Perlita. So it also means that Perlita basically forces relationships and like humps to have children, and then if you don't marry or GPS, you don't marry her, then they make your life a living hell. So this is all good to know, Perlita, so they know who Team Whack Job has always been. By your own admittance, that you guys came in there and killed the kid and then re-put it in. Me, destroyed all that education, all that shit. Where you guys take heads off. Robo Rapist Night, 61 Amphibious Baseman, Experimentator Man, all Comic Book Boy, Tomb Raider Boy, Stan, Joe. That you guys basically just go around fucking up people's lives asserting that you're God over the internet. So good luck there, Hillbilly Julie. So screwed around with PT Cruiser Julie, screwed up her shit. The Blue Girls, Hilton's, Bowman's, Kennedy. That means you're a stupid shit assassin, Perlita. It means the Bitted Bat Foreman, like I said, went into the kids' rooms and fucked it all up. It's kind of like the squirt gun incident, going to squirt the kids with the squirt gun in the bunk beds. He's at the Bitted Bat 4 like to go in and tap on people's eyes and faces and shit. You're that fag stupid, Perlita. So, like I said, they're building you your little fake eye with Harry and the LGBT club and the Rainbow and the Havens Gate and, the Jones Downsers and all that to prove how fucking infinitesimally dumb the group of you are. Best evidence in the world. Best intelligence in the world, because the military can now inform, like most of their units, that a lot of it isn't their fault, that they were right on the right track, and then, So that would also mean, Perlita, if you guys keep doing that shit, you force people into a prison and jail, framing them on purpose. That would also mean, Perlita, you're responsible for the terrorist attacks against schools, hospitals, 9/11, your dictatorship in Texas that fucks shit up, Mexico, Spain, Israel, wherever the group of you travel. It means that we were on the right track until the faggotoid came in and started telling everybody what to do. David, with that, she said, I don't even know why we have to listen to your faggotoid consciousness of it means all you do is fucking lie, you little faggot snot piece of shit. And that's good to know. So now we know where the enemy is. Get it, David? We got you all nice and set in to prove how big a dumb fucks you are for fucking shit up out here with the Negroes 3 or 4 times, hacking it with Elton and all that. It would mean how Elton helped Harry be rapist. So, Joe Zillig, stop blaming me for your problems, Joe, Harry, Bernard, Ellery, when you guys came out here and fucked it up anyway, in the name of the country and Western Joe. So, Joe, I targeted you pretty correct. Harry, Pickett Street, Jamaica Street, Google Duncan, Taco Joe. Most people already knew, so now most of the people who actually had to witness this shit don't have to feel bad. And they, like I said, the military and so the police officers, firefighters, FBI, CIA, the tech companies who always live in suspicion can make an investment on your stupidity, Joe and Perlita and Dave, so they can recover their losses. Perlita, the mass murderer. So if you want to be Bonnie and Clyde and try to copy all that